Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome everybody. Let's take a look again in the gold market. So today we provide really interesting weekly report because there we post some statements from the recent FETM consulting analysis where they take into consideration different factors and some forecasts for 2019. And many of the factors that they have mentioned in the report have relation to gold market. So they are different, so some risk factors exist, such as the Fed policy, for example, the behavior of the stock market. It's also not quite clear, but all these factors probably will act not in the same period, and that promises the volatility for the gold. At the same time, my personal point of view is that gold should rise within the 1-2 years, because the strongest action in the market usually happens due to the most obvious factors. And for me, there are some factors indeed exist. So, first of all, this is the global political instability across the world. And second, central banks right now buying gold with the acceleration demand. So usually, of course, not the demand by itself will trigger the rally, but the event that they are preparing to will trigger the demand. If the central bank across the board buying the gold, it means that they are preparing to something. And any turmoil in the world, especially if we'll take the global scale, never will happen without really big collapses and something of that sort. And I think that is the major reason why the gold market should rise. So at the same time, even with the expected factors, such as the Fed policies, the inflation, even with these factors that could be analyzed, could be forecasted, we have an interesting background for the gold market. So with the situation that we have right now in the gold market, the shutdown of the United States government, the adjusting of the Fed policy in the dovish side. So all this stuff looks friendly for the gold market, and it seems that within the few weeks, upward action has more chance to happen rather than some strong bearish reversal. Still, on the common week in particular, we are watching for retracement, guys, because previously we already have mentioned that 1286, 1287, this will be an area of determination, an area where a market should show the direction. That's actually very strong resistance. So this is major 618 resistance on the weekly chart. This is also monthly pivot resistance one. This is daily and weekly, daily mostly overbought, and on the weekly it's relatively close also, but not quite an overbought. So in the current circumstances, when the market has completed the ABCD pattern and stands in the wide resistance area, the chance on a pullback looks significant. At the same time, as we have mentioned in last week in our weekly and daily updates, market shows a lot of bullish signs. So in particular speaking, this acceleration right to the completion point of the ABCD pattern. It's not typical for ABCD retracements on the weekly chart, but actually we have currently the Gartley's triple to sell on a weekly. But this kind of the acceleration breaking of the channel up right in the final part of the retracement, this is the sign of the trend, not of the retracement. And that makes us think that as soon as some pullback will be completed, market has good chance to proceed higher, at least to the XOP target of 1330. But on the common week, we mostly will be watching for a pullback. The most probable destination point of this retracement stands around 1260, because this weekly pivot, monthly pivot point, this is confidence 1260. So here I have just the fib level, but if you, for example, will put here another fib levels from these lows to this top, you will get here the confidence. And take a look, that's daily oversold. So this is a very strong level and potential final point of the retracement. This level is also very good in 1235, 1245 confidence support, but it stands below the daily oversold. That's why very low chances that market will reach it just on the next week. So that, let's keep in mind, this level where potentially could become the opportunity to go long again. On the hourly chart, we can't consider something special, guys. This is not quite the hand and shoulders, but here market has formed a reversal swing, and on a daily chart, as you can see, we have the bearish engulfing. So it means that the kind of the ABC action could happen here, but first some deep retracement probably will be done by the gold market. So on here, some kind of a godless triple to sell could be formed. The market later could turn to the ABCD pattern. So the final destination will depend on wherever the C point will be. Speaking and taking a look right now, it seems that XOP at 1255 corresponds to idea of the retracement to the 1259, 1255. That's an area 1260. So that's the area where a market could reach on this retracement. But let's keep an eye where the C point will be and what target potentially market could hit. So here, guys, we do not call you to trade gold on the short side because our context is up, and we are mostly watching for this retracement as a chance to get the good area for position taking in the upside continuation. But trading gold short is not forbidden if you have the confidence, you have experience, and you trade on the intraday charts, on the hourly, on the lower time frame chart. Well, you could try to do this, especially if we will get this godless triple to sell. So that being said, I think that the gold keeps bullish sentiment, bullish scenario. But currently, as market stands in strong resistance, on the next week we will be watching for retracement.